Okay, here's a look at the box on the Sanyo Xacti SH1. That's optical zoom, and digital zoom I think goes up to 100 times. So it's just basically going to be an unboxing. Show you what comes in the box. Okay, you got all your manuals and some stuff. Software CD. Got the lanyard. Video. Yeah, she's beautiful. Pretty small. The reason I bought the my first Sanyo Xacti was because of the size. It's extremely small. This is the HD 700, I believe. Look under here. It's a VCP HD 700. Really compact. This fits right in your pocket. And I kind of like that pistol grip style. So I was a little hesitant to buy this one, but all the pistol grip style cameras like this, none of them have a zoom over 10 times for the optical zoom. So that's why I bought this. I looked up the specs, and size wise it's real similar to the HD 700. And this one, HD 700, is a 720p. This one will do full HD, 1080. Yeah, that'll fit right in your pocket. This is the zoom on the Sanyo Xacti VCP SH1. Has a 30 times optical zoom. Those trees are probably about a little over 100 yards away. Alright, I'm going to show some of the other features of the Xacti SH1. On the back you have your main control panel here. This is a button on the left here is for taking still photos, and this is to turn your video on and off. And this upper button here, the set button, basically gets you into the menu functions. And you have a menu button here. And you'll see how this set button works. You can scroll through the menu, turn it to the left, and you can get to the different menu functions there. All different sub menus. Scroll through. Okay, and if you hit menu again, that will get you out. Some other features you have right here: USB port to connect to your computer, HDMI port to connect to your HD TV. You have, this is where your memory card goes, your SD card, and it's capable of the new SDXC cards, which from what I've heard they might go up to 2 terabytes in storage capacity. And in here you have your on and off switch right here, and toggle between record and play with that button. Your zoom is right on top here. Okay, another interesting feature are these two buttons on the front. It has a another set of buttons for taking pictures and for recording video. Do the same as these two buttons, same function. So basically you could hold the camera and push them with your thumb. And on this side we have your battery compartment. And here is your charging ports. Okay, on the bottom there's two tripod holes. One is your standard threaded type, and I'm not sure exactly, but that's another type, and it doesn't appear to be threaded. As you can see on the front of the camera, it has a large lens. That's going to be good for gathering light in low light conditions, and a flash for your still photograph. Okay, on this side you have your speaker here. I just want to show a function here. I have it in high sensitivity mode. You can see that HS right there on my thumb. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just put my hand over the lens, and very little light is getting into my hand right now, but you can actually see my fingers. I have my hand totally closed. So that high sensitivity mode gives you gives you a better picture in low light conditions. Okay, I want to show the different video settings here. There's a couple settings for full HD, then there's some 720 settings. There's this one here, there's a TV setting. A web setting that's at 300 frames per second, and there's also a 600 frame per second. And what that does, it records at the high frame rate, and then when it plays back, it'll play back at a normal speed frame rate, like 30 frames per second, and you'll see everything will look like it's in slow motion. That's pretty interesting. I got some good ideas for uses for that. And there's also a voice recorder. Okay, here are your photo settings. You get 10 megapixels, and it won't be in 16 by 9 format though. The largest megapixel setting for that is 7 megapixel. And I'll just scroll through the rest here. Okay, I'm just going to scroll through some of the various menus. These are over here on the left side. So you have your recording menu 1, recording menu 2, recording menu 3, and you have your option menus 1, 2, and 3. You can see some of the different options in there. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with this Sanyo Xacti. It's pretty amazing. They can get a 30 times zoom into a package this small. I really like the black. It looks pretty sharp. The screen, it's not showing up on this video very well, but it has a really nice looking screen. I think it's OLED screen. Very sharp, high quality. The only thing I don't like about the whole package is this right here, the way the screen doesn't contour to the rest of the camera, kind of sticks out a bit. It looks like they just sort of added it on. I think they could have done a better job if they would have contoured these edges to the contour of the camera. So just have it hanging out there like that. Overall, I think it's a really good value for your money. I paid a little over $300 for this on Amazon for a full HD recorder that records to a flash disc. It's a good price.